Braves fans, full attention, because today's topic hits right at the heart. Ronald Acuna Jr. has finally been benched. That's right. The most explosive player, the face of the franchise, the guy who has carried this team before, had to stop, breathe, and face the reality that he's going through one of the toughest slumps of his career. And before we go further, let me ask you straight. Are you a true Braves fan? Then prove it right now. Subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and turn on the bell. Because if you cheer, suffer, and believe right along with us, this is your space. This is where the voice of Braves country gets louder. Now let's face the facts. The 2025 season has been a roller coaster for the Braves, and especially for Acuna. When he came back in May, he looked unstoppable, slashing .303, .420, .542 with 15 home runs, 31 RBIs, 6 stolen bases, pure MVP form. Fans thought, he's back, now the offense will take off. But that magic collapsed at the end of August. Suddenly, Acuna turned into one of the weakest bats in the lineup. 8 games of pure frustration, a batting average of just .37, a slugging of .74, no walks, no offensive presence. His only hit in that stretch was a double against the Phillies, and nothing else. 5 straight games without putting the ball in play effectively. For a player who thrives on power and speed, that's basically disappearing. And that's why the bench wasn't punishment. It was necessity. Sometimes players need to keep swinging to break out of a slump. But with Acuna, it just wasn't working. Each game was digging him deeper. The bench is a pause, a reset, a chance to clear his head. And yes, it's tough to take your best player out. But sometimes, that's exactly what proves a franchise's strength. Nobody is above the team. And here's something important. Benching Acuna also sends a message to the clubhouse. No one gets special treatment. You might be the star, the poster face, but if you're not producing, you sit. That builds culture. That shows the Braves are committed to something bigger than individual stats. Now, looking ahead, Acuna is under contract for 2026, with team options for 2027 and 2028. He's not going anywhere. The Braves need him back at an elite level. This break could be exactly what gets him refocused, resets his confidence, and lets him finish strong, whether that's at the end of this year or the start of next season. Because honestly, even if the playoffs are out of reach, finishing 2025 with momentum is crucial to avoid dragging this slump into 2026. And let's be real, we've seen stars go through this before. MVPs, even legends, have hit rock bottom. What separates the greats is how they respond. And I believe Acuna has that greatness in him. He's emotional, he plays with fire, and sometimes that same intensity takes a toll. This benching could be the shock he needs to get back on track. Now here's my fans' opinion. I fully support the decision. We can't keep watching Acuna struggle game after game, frustrated, swinging empty, and pretend everything's fine. This forced break might be the start of his turnaround. And more than that, it opens chances for other players to step up, it builds competition, it sparks the dugout energy. In the end, it's a move that benefits the whole team. And I want to hear from you. What do you think of this decision? Was it right to bench Acuna, or should he have kept playing through the slump? Do you believe this break will reignite him, or are you worried it could hurt his confidence even more? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Because this is Braves Country's conversation. For me, the takeaway is clear. Ronald Acuna Jr. hasn't stopped being a superstar. He just needs to find his way back. And when he does, when that swing connects again, when he's smiling on the bases, nobody will stop him. So my call is patience, trust, and belief. The Braves aren't done in 2025 yet, and Acuna, even from the bench, is still the spark that can light this team back up. Braves Nation, stay strong. This break isn't the end, it's the beginning of a comeback. And when Ronald smiles again on that field, we'll look back and say, this was the moment, this benching where the turnaround began.